Hawa. That's the one. Ah, my tits was showing.
Oh no.
Yep.
Hi, Ghosty.
Hi, Ghosty. Doing okay. Oh. It's gonna be a bit for me to properly wake up for this. But I got a lot on later today, so this might be a bit shorter of a stream, but I'm really glad to be able to pop in.
Okay. Thank you for head pats.
Thank you very much for the head pats.
Last time we did Astarion's quest line.
Yep, I remember that. No.
You picked him up. You picked him up as a party member.
I'm just thinking for a moment. What next one?
Ansur is dead.
Okay.
Will?
Okay.
Will? Do you have anything else to say?
Okay. What? This is a bit broken.
Dialogue is supposed to happen here.
No
You just
great
said
tempest
Ansur is
roaring
dead.
through the skies. No dragon redeemer
Stairs.
to save us. What hope then for Baldur's Gate? Without the great worm's aid, is the city doomed to fall?
You braved the worm's lair, seeking a savior. Yet it was you, all of you, who vanquished the undead abomination which Ansur became. You are more powerful than you understand. It is you who are the Tempest. It is you who are the heart of the gate.
You're right.
Oi.
Thanks, Ghost.
We are the warriors who'll slay the Absolute. We are the guardians who'll defend this fair city.
Thank you so much, Ghosty. It's always good to see Ghost here.
Yeah.
Perhaps. But we will still smite the brain, and still be hailed as champions. I could even claim my father's own ducal title, and carry his banner after this. Grand Duke Will Ravengard, Marshal of the Flaming Fist, the city's truest defender. I fought to right the wrongs of the coast, to slay the monsters that hunt the helpless. What good is a champion who puts himself above the people? What good am I as a politician just out of reach? There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the Blade of Avernus at your side, you know you will triumph.
Okay, Mario. Might be delayed.
I don't know what to do about that. I think that cutscene was a bit wonky. It started off with him just saying, Ansur is dead.
Yeah.
And then just stared at us for 10 minutes.
Yeah. That was...
Like, I think he was trying to say something, but he couldn't quite spit it out.
Yeah. I would have to say it almost looked like, oh, is this grieving or is this supposed to happen? And I was like, no, this is going on too long for it to be something intentional.
And then they started doing the animation of the mind sharing.
Hmm. Which, without like the sound effect and the mention, it just looks like someone's having a migraine. It really does.
Hey, wash up. You can pick Shadowheart back up now if you want.
Yeah. Me.
Tread
Oh,
carefully.
Shadowheart.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
I'm forgetting what Shadowheart is at this camp.
She's over
One day I'll
there.
catch a break.
Oh, there. Oh, because of the angle that I was looking at, she was hiding behind the tent.
Yeah.
So Will's the Blade of Avernus now. I suppose that's a new sort of frontier for him.
Mm.
A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
There we are. Alright, let's
What's
quickly
next?
Beginning
check.
to feel a little left out. What with the Ascendant Vampire God now?
Yeah.
These boots have seen everything.
Who, by the way, the new drip that Astarian's wearing is kind of funny. It does kind of fit, but it's also kind of funny. Because he's always worn like that fine outfit instead of like this.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just kind of clashes. Hmm.
Does it look better now, Ghosty? Seems good to me. And you guys are hearing what I'm hearing.
Oh, have you checked OBS for like an offset for the game audio?
I don't have one.
Because if you can hear your own stream, you could play an audio in the game and then set an offset that works. Because you can also set negative offsets.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, my audio's fine.
If you need to restart the game, I'm happy to do so.
It's not the game.
Hmm.
Wow, that is a lot of delay.
Yeah.
What? How did that happen?
Seems like it might be a Twitch thing. Hmm. Oh yeah. Wow. Hold on. Did I miss something?
Okay, how about now?
Still a bit of delay. At least on my end.
Sounds better now for me.
Well, good. Alright.
I just made a new audio source and muted the other one.
It's definitely less.
Whatever works, works.
Okay.
I made a new audio source that has the same destination as the other one.
Yeah. Well,
I
at
guess
least
it's
that
just
fixed it.
OBS.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I
Ghost.
just realized.
Hmm?
I've just reached my follower goal. And I don't even know, wait, what? Oh.
What?
Cool gamer on. 64. I think it must have happened off stream. I didn't realize until I was like, oh. Oh. Well, there we go. Thank you. They're probably not even here for it. There we are. I need to move all my stuff so it's updated and not so scuff. Yay! Yep.
The terrible tyrant himself.
Yeah.
Strike him down, Bug. Let freedom's bells ring. The brave. But what about the next battle? And the next? How mighty will the stalwart blade be without warlock powers to help him? Tell me you haven't forgotten. Once the Absolute is no more, so is my aid. Well, perhaps
You
I
can
might
just
pay a visit
reclass.
once he's settled. Offer some advice. A bit of infernal altruism, if you will.
Right?
The
I think
thrill
that-
of the unknown.
I think
I can't wait to see how this
Mizora
epic plays out.
kind of is only partially aware of the reality. Will can absolutely just go nuh-uh and swap to cleric
Uh-oh.
or sorcerer or something.
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children
How are
without
you?
getting scorched.
Oh,
Who's
I
that?
need shoutouts.
Is that someone's name that's been changed?
Yep. Yeah, DLC was Kateto and is rebranded to an
Oh.
eel tuber.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah. Go check out KLC. KLC's awesome.
Hi,
Very
KLC.
awesome. Yeah.
Nice to
Oh, we get
re-meet
it.
you.
KLC's like new design is such a little gremlin. I absolutely love it. It's just adorable.
Trying to remember what their name was before that other one.
I said it was Kateto.
No, I know that, but there was a name before that.
Yeah, that was Cuddly, but that's a long time ago.
Anyway,
Yeah, but now he's KLC, which I think actually is it just really fits.
gotcha.
It really fits.
Yeah.
And all the puns you can get out of that too is so good. I was the one that had to bring up the fact
Ugh,
that you can
you
make the
are an
boat pun
inquisitive
with
one.
keel.
I'd have thought you'd figured it by now. Zariel found
Because
a
you're
new
like keel,
use
like
for an
kill,
old
but
battle
no, like
axe.
keel, keel.
The dead three and that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know.
For eel, for eel.
Savor her company.
Well, yeah,
Who's to
that's
say
one of the
when
obvious
Zariel
ones.
might change her mind? My mistress
We eely
can
love
be
the puns.
so
Yes, yes, we do here.
capricious.
I hope you don't keel over.
Don't keel over, or I will kill you.
At least ask for eel first.
I'll see you through. Yeah.
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it. The delicious agony of it all.
I don't see
The
how
other
anyone
8,
adores
well,
Avernus.
They are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy. Correct. I didn't.
I didn't.
If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times
Okay.
over.
Rest well.
I
Well,
tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Oh, and at some point I need to learn how to have those auto shoutouts for people I know in chat. That'd be nice. I need to figure that out.
I have mixed feelings about that because it's like
No, like
sometimes I don't
specific
want to be
people.
shouted out.
Yeah, but specific people who are like comfortable with it and I know are comfortable with it.
Fair enough.
Like I wouldn't do it just out of the blue. I would actually personally like ask, okay, are you happy to be shouted out each time, or would you prefer it not? You know, or at least like personalized ones. So when I do shout someone out, they get like a specialized one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes just want to lurk, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't shout someone out unless I had like a good understanding of whether they wanted to or not. For example, I understand cat. Well, heel. I'm still getting used to
Not
that.
you dead naming them.
That's a mistake. I'm just getting used to it. Keel, because like you know, Keel has it's so whenever I enter the chat, like, oh, it shouts me out with a little message. It's like, okay, but it's like a little thing with like the first message when you enter a chat, but it's like not a full
Yeah.
shout out. It's always like a little. It's the soft shout out, which I think is fine. Yes, in the day. I'm gonna do it for Ghost because Ghost is absolutely awesome and everyone should support Ghost because Ghost is amazing. But when someone
Yeah.
just wants to lurk, they can like do a little lurk icon or like, yeah, I'll be lucky, or they can just like chat a little bit and like, okay. But yeah. I just wish there was like because it's not an official bot. But if it was an official like command for like the sock shout out, then it could be really cool if there was like an option that someone could like flip that made it so that they couldn't be shouted out. No. I'm sorry,
Me too,
I
Ghost.
misunderstood, Ghost. But you
Me too.
you deserve like you do deserve like the support. I'm sorry if I talked over you. It's just the late. I'm still waking up. I didn't mean to talk over you.
You're good.
Will takes a sharp breath.
Yes, there is. I will be hunting Mizora. I won't let her claim one more soul, slay one more victim. I'm going to make my way to the Hells and tear the horns right off her damned head.
You could try persuasion, but yeah.
Father trained me in the sword and the bow. They'll have to sustain me.
I would guess that some other factors would actually be helpful regardless, and that won't go away when Mizora just lets go.
Part of me wants to argue, to insist that I be killing Mizora for the good of the coast. But I can't. Not when I know I'm killing her out of revenge. You're right. I won't target Mizora. But should she cross my path in Avernus, I'll cut her to ribbons before she can so much as groan Zariel's name.
No. Hydrate. One moment.
Hydrate or dihydrate.
I might be a little dehydrated actually. Bleh. Okay.
This will all happen in due time. But for now, patience is required. I hear the whispers of the night, but I can't yet speak its language. Mephistopheles has made a new monster, not bound a creature to his will. The rite was honored. The sacrifice is over. Everything lies ahead. I can see my path to a waking dream. From the Crimson Palace, I will govern day and night. Create a city of spawn who bow before me. Cast a fog over the world for my children. But first, we must manage the trifling matter of the brain. Perhaps it will listen to us. Perhaps it, too, will serve.
Honestly, the one
Precisely.
redeeming factor I like
I'm not ashamed, dear. I won.
The one thing I actually like is that he's really freaking cocky, which is bad, but at the same time, I kind of find it funny when you compare that with how he was before.
Yeah.
But also how oh so clearly he he's powered up, but he is also out of his depth for what he's actually thinking about doing. There's a reason, like, his predecessor kind of just kept to themselves. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take on the whole world. Uh-huh. And if we're just a band of ragtag people who ended up being, quite capable, what do you think's gonna happen if you try and take on the entire world? It's not well. We have a specific focus. It's kind of like Astarion goes, ah yes, I'll take over the world and then everything will be fine. And then 40 Elder Brains show up. What is he gonna do then? Right? He hasn't quite thought that through, has he? Oh yeah, I've got this massive empire that will never fall.
Hey, soldier.
Then immediately, oh, shit. You know.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
See you around.
I just wanted to see if there's any dialogue there.
I think we've exhausted all of them. Hi, Zoda.
Just in case you missed anything. Yep.
Welcome in.
I wish I slept that well. I might have to get an ergonomic chair at work. Request one, but, No, a standing desk I
Appears
prefer.
that I am out of potions.
Oh no. Should we go potion shopping? We need to find the potion seller and the strongest potions.
Let me see. We have 2 hill giant fingers, 2 cloud giant fingers. That's not enough.
Hold on a moment. You know about the video meme, right? Potion seller, right?
Nope.
Oh my goodness, I have to share you that at some point. It's the simplest little it's classic, it feels like early YouTube style jokery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well, we can make 1 cloud giant.
so it's there's a very distorted camera, a camera with a distortion effect, and this person's just moving the camera on their phone closer and around on their face while they're doing 2 different voices and playing 2 different characters on this thing of a dungeons potion seller. And it's just hilarious. I would highly recommend seeing the video at some point. It's potion seller, I am going into battle. I require your strongest potions. You can't handle my potions. Potion seller, but I'm going into battle. Listen, I require your strongest potions. I'll pay for them dearly. No, you can't handle my strongest potions. Never. And stuff like that. And the hero is constantly getting more and more desperate and starts to cry and get angry and frustrated. And the potion seller is like, "You are too weak. My potions are the strongest you can. You know, it's like that kind of all those. It's something like that. I did a poor example of like what it was like, but that's basically the gist of it. But it's so D&D coded. It really is. It's so good. That's why I tried to make the joke of we need to go find a potion seller with the strongest potions.
Yep, we're doing co-op.
Yep. And I'm just kind of wandering around. Hershey's been like handling the economy in the back end, which like because I am absolutely horrible with the mechanics of this game. But I do enjoy it.
Guidance.
I'm kind of learning. Honestly, Hershey, when we're playing this game, you are constantly casting guidance on me. For real. Like IRL, because I kind of need the guidance.
I don't have guidance, apparently.
Because you're casting it IRL. You don't have room for it in the game. Yeah.
Huh.
They've done the fire really well on these torches. Like, well, scrolled out a little bit, it looked like, wait, is that just a 2D transparent JPEG of an actual fire?
Where's the guidance amulet?
Was I wearing it? Do I have it in my inventory? One moment. That's performance.
I don't see it on anyone. There it is. It's on Lazel.
Ah.
I can't really move it because I'm so encumbered. Oh well.
The Curious Book has
whatever
honestly been...
Whatever I can imagine. All the props and clothes that you see are all made out of chocolate.
You got all chocolate. Technically, it's all an extension of Hershey as well.
Yeah. Just don't eat me.
You wouldn't eat your friends, right? Meanwhile, is the most appetizing bean.
Yes, I can shapeshift into a chocolate chaos emerald. Hi, Shreha.
Hi.
Shreha debuted a new model. 3D.
You. Congrats.
Yeah. Why did it pronounce it co-lately? I guess it's a misspelled. That's why. I'm doing well. What about you? Alchemy. Extract all. Elixirs.
Oh, I might know I'm also tired. I didn't really eat much last night. Well, how to make sure I have a good lunch.
Did I make... Okay, I made 2. Nice. Guess I'm gonna have to stick it on one of you guys for now. Because we are encumbered as fuck.
I am on the verge of encumbrance.
I had to do all of that just to make
I
2
can help.
potions to start walking again.
I am Googumbered.
I am Cucumber. Destroyer
Cumber.
of pickles.
Am Cumbercu. Gam Googumbered. Put the cobalt dye in there. Do I need Steelmaker? I don't think I need Steelmaker. Okay. Oh, my
That
eyes.
or drinking my potions. Just in case. Because we done here. Yeah.
Yeah, we fine. I do need to catch up more. We only really catch up for like BG3 and a few other things, but it's because I've been so busy, and this is like one of the times where I have like a lot of free time and I don't have all this other stuff set up.
Yeah.
But I do really want to catch up more. We did recently play Repo with Beamy, and that was fun.
You mean Peak?
Yep. Sorry, yeah, it was Peak. Sorry, I derped because recently there was also like a Repo was sort of like mentioned for that, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll do Repo and Peak, and it's like, no, we did Peak,
Hold still.
which was Peak, which was very Peak.
And then I believe you have aid to be casted
Yep.
at the highest level.
Now?
Yep.
Wait, no, that's not it. That's Healing Word. Where's Aid?
Aid at the highest level.
I'm just trying to find it. I have it in here. Aid.
There you go.
There we are.
Have a bubble. I don't see the bubble. Oh well. You
Oh,
have
no.
one. Just imagine it being there.
What bubble?
There's supposed to be a bubble around Virtue. Alright, Virtue.
Am I affected by what you cast?
You have 20 temporary hit points, so yes. That's what the bubble does. It
Well,
explodes when it breaks, too, so.
Well, no graphics of that for some reason. Yeah. I wanna do a lot more. Make sure we actually. Ooh, the gallows.
Nice.
Yeah.
Last time we killed the dragon after making Astarion a vampire god.
Or at least he thinks he's a god, but
I mean, it's pretty godlike in vampire power. He's not overpowered in game, but in terms of lore,
I like to think he thinks, oh yeah, I am all powerful. It's like, there are things that outscale you. There are definitely things that outscale a fully empowered vampire god. Like, the most powerful wizard to ever exist would probably outscale that. Just an interesting thought. Who would win? Fully empowered Astarion or one explodey wizard at point blank. I'm kind of thinking the metaphorical nuke going off in front of Astarian's face would be a bit difficult to dodge.
You're silly.
Although it would be really funny to see Astarian go, "Huh, I could take that," and just kaboom.
He'd probably just turn into mist.
He'd probably turn into mist, but then the mist would just get blown away. It's so spread. I was like, what? What was that? I don't know. At what temperature does the magic start to get funky? Like, how does magic interact with other ethereal things at extreme levels?
Don't know.
I guess there needs to be some magic science.
Depends on the dungeon master, I suppose.
I would
House
actually like
rules.
to learn a bit more and actually try and do a DM game, but like the magic mechanics are tweaked a bit so that there are some very logical but quirky interactions with certain phenomena.
Yeah.
So like steampunk magic world or something. But it, like, if you try and cast magic, it actually has to condense water from the air. So if you cast, like, for example, create water, it's not really creating water. You dehydrate the air around the area. Which then makes, like, I don't know, casting, like, any kind of fire magic way more potent, because very dry air, yeah.
Fair enough.
It would be kind of neat if someone did, you know, cast create water, and that actually secretly buffed fire magic.
Yeah.
Because you've drawn all the water out of the air. Alright, where to? I'm thinking about which quest we want to do. Yeah, dry eyes. Yeah, that's the thing. Your eyes would begin to water, and if you do it too much, your own party would start to take damage from severe dehydration as the water just they start to sweat. That would actually be like, oh no. Like, actually thinking through some of the effects that the magic would actually have with certain spells, and then showing a slightly toned down but realistic downside to having them done, or upside that's hidden, would be kind of neat. So, like, I'm going to be a fire mage, and you entirely focus on fire spells, and then it's like that one member of your party who can cast, you know, create water ends up being useful. Although you probably want one anyway in case you accidentally set another party member on fire.
It's all part of the plan.
All part of the plan. Meet with Mr. Stormshore Tabernacle. We probably should do that. Elminster, and we discovered the secret forge in Crown of Corsus. Kim delivered the final summons from Mystra. Gale needs to go to her shrine in Stormshore Tabernacle, where she will at last grant him an audience. So do we do Gale's bit?
Sure. You gotta talk to him at camp.
Yep. Okay, I'll pop back. Forgetting how to put Shadowheart away and Brook again for a moment. Yeah. Needling more and things like that. That's another thing.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Wonderful. Lead on, then.
He's always got that sort of very performative sort of, yes, I am fully in control of the situation.
I don't think he needs to level up or anything. It's just a cutscene kind of story.
Yeah. We just have some dialogue
The
now.
Absolute should be a thing of the past, and I with it. Yet, at the risk of angering Mistra further, I'm glad it didn't come to that, given what has come to light. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must admit, I'm excited. The Elder Brain. But more importantly, the crown that it wore. Even without seeing it for myself, I could sense it. Netherese magic. So pure, so complete. And I doubted what I was feeling at first. Most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power, the ghost of an echo of a memory. That crown was different. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it.
Gale's pursuit is like the chillest of them. It's like, I just want to understand how it works. Like, yeah, he'd probably end up using it, but also beyond that, it's like, you could probably feasibly go, look, destroy, do not make it again, but you get 2 months to study it. You'd probably be like, yay! Alright.
Have to remember, Gale is also a very ambitious man.
Ambitious. But he probably would end up actually making something that's a bit more... He would probably actually... Yeah, you're right. He'd probably actually make an improved form of the crown, which would be kind of horrifying. He would probably make a crown where, like, if there are any shortcomings of the existing one, he would end up, like, going, oh, patch that issue.
You can ask him why he wants to mess with it.
Yeah.
That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. Understanding its true nature might unlock the means of our victory. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as that crown must have been documented somewhere. Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
I think we already have said book.
Yeah, very, very likely.
How can I help?
Meet at Mistress Shrine.
Of course.
Okay, that's all you're gonna say? Okay. Yes, we're going to the shrine. Let's see. It's at the Stormshore Tabernacle, isn't it?
Whatever the church is.
Yeah. Oh wait, where did he go?
He went to the church.
Oh, I thought we'd had to walk there. Okay. All right.
Welcome back, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's that one, yeah.
The glowing one.
Mistra. Yeah, there we are.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra. Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more.
Yeah, coming from Avernus and actually being very, yeah, or having a very twisted sense of like deities in general. Being a cleric of Talos doesn't exactly give you the best insight into other faiths.
Yeah.
All right. Now where's the offering I have to give? It's probably in my book of books. Wait, no, I don't want to donate my book of books.
Not sure why it's not playing the cutscene.
Where is Gale then? Do we need Gale here? Because I thought Gale came.
Go to camp real quick.
Huh?
He's in camp.
Ah. I didn't tell you to go. Why did you come back? Did you go and get some fresh set of clothes?
Go ahead. I'm listening. With pleasure. Lead on.
There we are. Alright.
I applaud your taste.
Gale does have a level up though. So but yeah, let's hop back out.
Mistra's likeness. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Alright.
I'm sure you'll understand if I remain.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mistra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic, as though the weave itself were coursing beneath her stony skin.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mistra, wherever she may be.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
I'd give more than a few limbs to be summoned to Mistra's presence. I don't think she's that kind to goddess. You don't owe her so much as a fingernail. She asks you to blow yourself up. Fair. I'm just saying you're ready for this is one thing. But I think I'm just gonna say I don't think she's that kind of a goddess. Coming from a cleric, tell us here.
Thankfully not. Though she's not been averse to demanding the odd human sacrifice in recent days, has she? When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with
palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
Yeah, it tends to be that way. Of all the things to be nervous about, an audience for the goddess seems reasonable. Yeah.
You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Don't give anything away, just find out what she has to say. Fair enough. Yeah, that fits Claire Cartellis pretty well.
You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
All right.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on. As you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Looking ahead.
Right?
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw it. After all this time. And what you felt was but the slightest drop, drawn from the rushing torrent that is the weave. I confess, now my former prowess, even I struggle to stand her presence. The effects on the mortal body of such unfettered magical exposure cannot be overestimated. She held back in order to protect us, to make sure I heard her. The Karsite weave, within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no... As always, I endeavor to be invigorated by your candor, rather than eviscerated by it. Blunt, as your summation is.
Whoops. I
It's
accidentally hit
correct.
a...
I dared to call myself an archmage while acting the apprentice. The hallmarks of a most excellent idiot. Unfortunately. At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus.
When you put it like that, it sounds rather easy.
Wow, what's a ginormous elder brain once you've grappled with your own crippling anxieties? It would be quite something. To wake up in the morning without regret. And
A real
live
moment.
each day knowing another will follow. Like as not. To be rid of the orb. Perhaps claim back what it took. To be me again.
Could go. I thought you were more ambitious than this.
Oh, I suppose there's no harm continuing to entertain the idea. Quietly. Now, I believe we've a date with an elder brain to get to. Shall we?
I feel like they could turn down, like, Gale's expressiveness by, like, 10% with how extreme the smiles get, and it would actually feel a little better visually. Because it seems like they've turned it way too high in the cutscene animations. The way they've rigged his face. It almost gets like Jim Carrey Grinch levels at times, you know? With how extreme the smiles get.
Best be on my way.
Okay.
Oh, he is holding the Annals of Karsus.
Ah.
You can talk to him about it now.
Yep.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It doesn't really give... Yeah, no, I'm not seeing a line for it.
I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here intact and unexploded, it's not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no.
Guess you can just put them back at camp now then.
Change a thing.
Oh yeah, just spend a few more days in your company. Yeah, wow. Wouldn't change a thing. I'm happy. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, get back in the box. It's like, no. You go back to camp now.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
Alright, I gotta go back to camp and pick up Shadowheart.
Mystra has forsaken Gale entirely. A crushing blow. But he is strong enough to persevere, I think. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
All right, there we are.
Seluna. Had life turned out differently, I might have been kneeling in prayer here.
Yep. Alright. Now, what should we do? Claim the Crown of Karsus. High Harper. Stone Lord in the sewers.
You ready to go find Minsk?
Yep. Let's go save Minsk. Alright, where is it?
Probably teleport to Heapside Strand.
Yep. Alright. Just to find a quick and easy entrance. We're trying to find a sewer entrance, aren't we?
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance.
34.
Just a
You're
dirty
here to see
34.
Nine Fingers? She didn't tell me. Always don't let anyone through, Tuskron. Never here's a list of special guests. Confusing. Come, I'll take you to the guild hall. Nine Fingers is inside.
Not really being very, yeah. As an orc,
Before I
it's...
change my mind.
Nine Fingers invited us.
Look who it is.
The Guildmaster hired you, yes.
Hey, Mole.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketherick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
Yay! I found the contract you signed with Raphael, Mole. You want it?
Give me that! Can't have this floating around loose. I thought I was meant to be the thief.
Why would you sign a deal with a devil?
A pact is just another deal. He can call himself patron, but Big Raph doesn't own me. He's just giving me the tools to take what I want. As for what that is, well, you didn't think I planned to stop at running the Fetcher's brats, did you? I knew you'd understand. Everyone's owned by somebody. Might as well sign up to be on the winning team.
And now to completely surprise.
Bloody idiot! You can kill half the devils in the hells for all I care, but Raphael was my patron. He made promises. This is just a hiccup, though. I'll still run this city one day, with or without Raph, and when I do, my guild won't look on you too kindly.
It's like, you're welcome. It's not like you don't have other options. Well.
Any news, Tigger?
No. Watch for the signal.
Alright, where to? They're over there.
Here she is.
We meet at last. Your exploits are causing quite a stir. I thought you'd come to Baldur's Gate to finish the job you started at Moonrise. So tell me, why would you kill Ketherick and chase his co-conspirators to the city, only to turn on us at the last moment? Why let Minsk get away?
Didn't turn on anyone, but Minsk is not the enemy.
Stone Lord, Minsk, is the Absolute's enforcer-in-chief. Every piece of territory he takes from me goes to the cult. You are apparently the city's best chance of sending the Absolute packing. So yeah, I need you alive. But know that I do not need or like anyone so much that I will let them cross me twice. You want to handle Minsk? Then handle him before I do.
Not sure you'd be able to. Nine Fingers doesn't seem particularly, aware of the actual situation. Point.
That's the back door.
Back door over here. Okay. Down the rickety stairs into the ruins of an underground. Yep.
Back into the sewers.
Sewage.
Can I break this?
Smash it in.
It's just another exit.
Yeet.
That's the way to the Emperor's hideout. So we go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we did this already.
I think we had to reload, remember?
Oh.
Because of a crash.
Shall we?
Yep, just a moment.
What's this? A heretic in our midst? Your death, in the Dreadlord's name.
Very well then.
Hey, Bixie.
Pixie! That's too close. No, wait. Yeah, no, I'll be fine. And then...
Let's finish this. Down with you.
Nice. Wait.
Oh. Where the hell's he going? ATVXO. Think really.
No, don't run out the door. You're gonna find traps. We tried to warn you. Yeah. Ah, thank you, Tevexo. Thank you for the biddies. Not again. Apple. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Good to see you, Tevexel.
I guess we never killed the grease people either.
Yeah, yeah, we did have to restart. Now I remember, because we had to reboot twice because the other stuff happened.
Oh, let's just,
I keep forgetting. What are we supposed to be doing?
The wizard told us to watch for troublemakers.
Three shots.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Okay, so Shadowheart slipped. Actually, no, I'll need to get up.
see, you're looking at shared chat messages, that's why.
Yeah. Shared chat messages.
We have shared chat enabled. T-Vexo chatted in 2 different chats that showed up in the same chat box.
Yep. That's what happens.
Yeah. 2 different badges for 2 different channels.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Please, help.
Lining it up.
Path is interrupted. Oh, okay, that did nothing.
Fiddly placement. average London sewer system.
Brave of him to be casting fire spells above all this grease.
Unless he wants to become an elemental avatar of fire, you might want to try and avoid that.
Yeah. Here I am. Where am I? Over here. True.
What's the plan?
Oh right, fire sword.
Yeah.
I forgot that would. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking sword slash, but no, fire. Wait. Wasn't the other person that was here... Is this a new refreshed sewers? I'm pretty sure we defeated someone else down here. So maybe we didn't restart.
Well, that was definitely the guy.
Oh. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Hmm.
I'm ready.
Another method? Really? Okay. Yeah. Whoop.
Where's he going? I've never seen that dude run so far away.
Yeah. Hey, they interrupted the music.
Not for me. Still playing on my end. Okay, now it's definitely not playing.
Got to keep fighting.
Survival is all that matters.
All that's left is the one big guy that ran away.
Yeah. Where do you run up to again? Oh, that way.
Can't afford to let up.
Come on. Come back.
Oh, look, he's coming back.
Blood comes easy these days.
What should I do? Got to concentrate.
Sometimes you just need explosive answer.
No choice but to keep going.
Where? I tried to avoid the fire, but I still walked into it.
Press ahead. Something good here, I hope.
Hey, loot. Ooh.
Oh no.
What?
Saitama's message.
Oh. Yeah. Damn. All I'm gonna say is hope people I hope some aid is still ends up being enough for a bunch of people, because it's like I know from paying attention to things going on that the support that'll be there for it isn't going to be exactly as good as it has been in the past. So I mean, hopefully some people will be able to step up and help, but I don't know. It's a lot. Well, it depends where you are. Like, so geographically, if you're in northern central Texas, I think you'd be mostly fine because it would be further inland and upland. But I guess further south would be more of a problem and near the riverbanks. My heart goes out to everyone too. I'm like, I'm not gonna get political over it, but I will say, this is why FEMA exists.
Oh no, your pockets have been robbed. Now your life has been robbed.
We've taken everything, including your life, for a discount fee of nothing. Yeah, no, you ain't getting out of this life. There you go.
And for my next trick, I'll steal your wallet, your watch, and your life.
Yep. Also your kidneys, because those go pretty well on the black market.
Let's have a look.
Hey, we didn't even need to pay for ice for a bath.
Remember this bag here?
My energy
Yep.
wanes. Time to rest.
And they got the skull.
The headless.
Never wanted the easy
Go back
path.
for it.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Mm.
You're going the wrong way, by the way.
I only realized that a moment ago. That's just a way out. A greasy climb up. Yeah, I want to go this way.
Oh.
Hey, the grease is okay. They're chill.
Sucks to suck, I guess. Walked over just fine. Both your characters slipped.
Yeah. Sucks to say. Yeah. There we are. Good stuff. Innate fortitude. Once per long rest, you use a reaction to make an attack roll, saving throw with advantage. Did you want that?
Let's go do that mummy fight and then fight the Stone Lord. You can just teleport to the Undercity ruins.
Mm-hmm. Wait, teleported into the ruins? You mean lower city central
The very
wall?
last
No.
one. The very last one.
Oh, Undercity ruins. Yeah, sorry. My eyes were looking for under space city ruins. And just kind of glossed over it for some reason.
Where are you going?
I know why I ended up in lower city sewers. I'm gonna go into city ruins.
This way.
Here we are. Sorry about that.
There you go.
Navigational stuff, and I'm still waking up. Well, it's been an hour. Maybe I need to get myself another
Like,
coffee.
you teleported over here, and then you started walking away from me. I'm like, what the heck?
My camera was showing a different spot, and I was like, I guess this way. Oh, no, I was wrong. Needed to take a right.
No traps, please.
Remember, no magic.
No magic. You can handle this, I'll just not use magic and not touch anything.
Sounds like this place doesn't care for intruders.
What? What set them off? What set them off?
Me.
Oh. What did you do, Hershey? Okay, we're gonna get through this one pretty easy. The hands always bug me. They're comically large. Hi,
Hope you can get some more rest.
Yeah, I still EP too.
Can. I'm getting EP myself. It might be time for my bed.
Yeah, I'll need to get up in a minute as well. So if you want to end after this fight, we can pause and come back another time.
Well, I
It'll be a
was
shorter
thinking we kill the Stone Lord, or well, deal with the Stone Lord, and then end.
Oh, sorry, that's what I meant by this fight, not this engagement directly. I meant like going after the Stone Lord. Bad wording on my part. Yeah, we'll take out the Stone Lord and then we'll end stream.
can't stay idle.
No.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
What?
There we are. Hold on. Let's see, what level should I cast this at?
You just short rest.
Yeah, true.
That took the edge off.
I keep forgetting you can just do that.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. Find Orin's victim at Temple Ball.
You gotta do Gortash's quest first, or else the victim will die.
Ah, okay. We'll do that later. We had to find the stone board.
Yeah, here we gotta investigate those organs in the books.
Anything of use?
Hmm.
Fight? A necromantic ritual, perhaps?
This jar.
Yeah, hold on to that.
Yeah, we still haven't finished this part because it was lost last time.
Yep.
What do I drop? I need to drop some stuff at some point.
I wonder what the next move is.
No, I'll just move stuff over to
sell it.
Shadowheart. Right? We good?
Should mind my step. Seems simple enough.
And then we just go straight from here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there.
The water's as tainted as the tadpole in my skull.
Just as I was getting bored, our Lord sends us a little diversion.
Right? Oh. You right?
Not worth it.
No, I know that. I was just caught up with something else that popped up. Alright, so we'll sort out after this. Is it? Give me the option to. There we are. Oh no, there's not enough room, that's why. Whoops. You probably want to open the sluice gate so you can get into the cistern and muck it out. To do that, you need to manipulate the valves and get the water level and heat level to the optimal levels at the same time. At the same time.
A long way to go still. Let's try this way.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
My faith will guide me.
As you can see, there's 2 knobs.
Need to keep going. Seems to be stuck.
Let's get going.
I tried to reach out and do it, but whoops.
They both need to be in the green at the same time.
Ah, I see.
Can't afford to stay idle.
And when they are, I believe that is when you hit either that or that. I don't know.
We'll have to wait until this is actually... But this one isn't moving. Is it? Oh, it is.
One of them moves slower than the other one.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
I must keep going.
Can't give up now.
There you go, you did it.
Wow. Good.
It opened up this.
The gods are watching me.
There we are. Whoops. It blew. Well, we got it.
You're ungrouped.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut her down.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
There we are.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the Absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Yeah?
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsk has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Minsk is getting a good sense of something, isn't he? Wait, we had to fight Minsk?
Knock him out.
Ah, non-lethal.
Preferably last.
Yeah.
I'll strike you down.
Why can you not find a path here? It's not...
There's just a doorway. You gotta walk through it.
Got to press on.
Doors are always finicky in this game. You can't fly through them, throw through them.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
There you go.
Huh?
That's what the bubble's supposed to look like.
Yay! Yeah. They tried. They tried. And then they get opportunity attacked by everybody. They tried.
Where do I go from here? Nothing will stand in my way.
By quote unquote Chihiro.
Nice.
If not over, then through.
He's just dominated. We'll still have to fight him.
Want to knock him out now? We can sneak knock him out,
Yeah.
can't we?
Yeah.
While he's dominated? Yeah. Turn on non-lethal. Wait, where is non-lethal?
My eyes grow heavy.
There you go.
Best to make camp.
Oh, there we are.
You just turned it off. There you go.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure that out.
Against the darkness swarming, his senses a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her. Get rid of him. Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us. Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira, you killed her!
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the Dead Three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why? A level head and a kind heart. It is well that Boo kept me from crushing either. He is... Where is he?
The rat?
Follow
Oh.
him.
Got to press on.
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk. Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes. Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsk to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet
Aww.
you.
Yo.
No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again.
I
All will
love
be
Boo.
exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's Gate of evil. Together. I give you my solemn vow. Should any of us show signs of weakening to the worm, or any other evil, Boo will slaughter us all in our beds. I hope this brings you comfort. Miniature as Boo is, he is also giant. You will need to make room for us, my friend. Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, back to camp.
Camp then.
To camp. Yeah, I'm happy with Boo. Boo's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Little goober. There's Minsk.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk?
Alright.
Onward.
For another time. Anyway, I think that's where we're gonna have to leave it.
Okay.
You're tired and I've got stuff to do.
Okay.
Well. Okay. You wanna raid out somewhere?
Yep.
Okay, you can pick. It was good.
Thank you.
Okay.
We
Right.
could raid
Got the game
Masked
saved?
Introvert again.
Okay.
They're playing Baldur's Gate 3.
Alright. I'm gonna go and hit menu. You got that one?
Ready?
Ready?
Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
He's been great.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.